That sounded like a gunshot. It's our first stop, Golden Gate National Recreation Area. We're going up to the Marin Headlands, and we are at a 5-minute red light tunnel delay. So what they do, Natalie, is they would mount guns on top of those things, point them out in the ocean, and that would protect the San Francisco Bay from hostile attacks. Obviously, after a while, they became obsolete, and then they moved over to the Nike missile site.
Every time a breeze blows, it smells like crab, and I really want some.
I got some tuna in the car.
No,
that doesn't count? That won't work for you?
No. Maybe some king crab or lobster.
I think I'm made of money. Nike Missile Base Tour. What do you say?
Me? Let's go.
Let's do it. Dress warmly, it's chilly.
Yep.
Very cold here in San Francisco. I think it's California. I think it's going to be warm. Not the case here in San Francisco. It is chilly. We're going with sweats, and you're going to have to put the gym shoes on as well, I think. Let's go. We're 3 minutes late. We're going to miss our missile tour.
No. What do we do?
That'd be bad.
Oh.
It's a mannequin.
I hope they didn't start without us, Dad.
Oh, there's the ranger. There he is. All right. We've got about 7 people that are interested in this.
Welcome to SF88. On behalf of the National Park Service, I want to welcome you all to the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Like Al said, we're the most visited national park in the country. We do have an esteemed guest on our tour today. This gentleman over here in the red cap was stationed here at this very site in 1955. Since we have such a very special guest, we're going to take a couple little extra stops. The thing we became most worried about was not jet planes. After all, it was a Soviet bomber. The reason we were so worried about these bombers is because these bombers were capable of carrying 4 megaton-sized nuclear bombs on each plane. It was our job to knock anything out that made it through the Navy and the Air Force. Why did we need a nuclear warhead to shoot down planes? Isn't that kind of overkill? But the idea was, with a Nike Hercules, you could shoot a Nike Hercules at one of these incoming squadron. Anything within 50-60 miles of that nuclear explosion would have been incinerated. We later discovered that the Soviets' designated drop point for the Bay Area here was Alcatraz Island. Had they dropped one of those bombs, their bombs were powerful enough they would have wiped out everything from San Jose all the way up to Point Reyes and everything up in between. This concludes the formal tour on behalf of the National Park Service. I want to thank you all for coming out today. I hope you enjoyed the tour.
All right, Natalie, not the view we were expecting today, huh?
No, but it's still really pretty.
Not too much control over the weather. We are in San Francisco and the fog has rolled in. That's the Golden Gate Bridge, folks, you're looking at. City of San Francisco is right behind it. Can't see a single building though. hello, excuse me, can you
This is the street.
can you walk on one side or the other, ma'am?
There's the sidewalk
Ma'am?
for pedestrians over there.
Can you hear the engine of my car just like 3 feet from your backside? Thank you. We're from New Jersey, so I can hit within a day's drive about 150 parks probably.
Oh yeah.
You know, so nice.
Yeah, I lived in the DC area with the parks in
Oh, there you
DC,
go.
and then 2 weeks
Pinnacles
ago,
was
I
like
was
103, I think.
yeah, like hiking. I'm like, oh my gosh.
You were just there. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
We've been camping out too as well over the way.
Did you go to Redwood National and State Park? Did you go to Muir Woods?
I was just telling your friend, we were there today. We drove down the hill and the parking lot was full. And then the overflow was full. And then every overflow was full. And then even the street parking was full where it ran out. There was nowhere to park.
So we
It's
have
that
a
bad.
shuttle system, and it's that bad.
Someone told me that later on.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, nice talking with you. Yeah,
Have
I'll see you.
fun.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye. Take care. Nice talking with you.
Bye.
You guys remember the opening scene on Full House? They call them the Painted Ladies. Last day of our vacation, flying back tomorrow. When you're in San Francisco, right here in the water, Fisherman's Wharf. You gotta go with a little seafood. So we're gonna start off with some clam chowder and wait till you see what we have coming next. We'll surprise you.
What is that?
I hope that's supposed to be in there.
They probably just picked it off the tree outside. This is the ham and cheese. This is the turkey pesto.
Why does yours look like twice as thick as mine?
Mine has like twice the amount of ingredients.
What do you got over there? What's that?
Garlic fries.
Garlic fries. So the viewers were probably thinking crab or something. We tricked them. What do we have here, Natalie?
Crepes.
Crepes in San Francisco. You got garlic inside of that thing and the pesto. I can smell the garlic on top of your fries. That's loaded with garlic.
I can smell your plate.
You might be kicked out of the tent tonight, just to let you know. You might find yourself sleeping in the car. All right, they said an hour away for the trolley. What do you say?
Not worth it.
It's too cold to stand in a line for an hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, let's skip it. So it says our campsite is at the end of this road. The only problem is there's road construction. And the question is the road construction after the entrance to our campsite or before? It's late. We're just trying to get back. Road closed ahead. Road closed. Oh, there's a deer right there. What's that sign say right there? Slide ahead? What does that mean? Like landslide? This road just never ends. Road construction ahead. That sign says flooded. I think every warning sign known to man we've now passed by on this road, Natalie. Road closed ahead. Oh, look at that. Here's the road closure. It's all blocked off. But how about this? Here's our campsite right here, Natalie. Look at that. Wow. Do not enter wrong way, severe tire damage. Does that mean I can't go in? What does that mean?
I really
Is it just this side? All right, hold your breath. Here we go. Yeah! Oh, we made it. We made it into the campsite area. And now we're on this never-ending road. As again, windy and very desolate and very dark. We're not doing too good here at all. You saw how difficult it was to find this campsite. Now that we found it, I just realized that we are at a walk-in site, according to the gentleman at the gate, 80-yard walk. Always sounds nice when you book it, but when you come in late and it's pitch black outside, never a great idea. All right, so we were told to find the overflow parking. We just found that. It's so hard to see anything when it's all dark and you're not aware of your surroundings. And then we were told to go to a service road. I'm just walking to try to find this road. Boy, oh boy, here's a road, but I don't know if that's the service road or not. 80 yards, the man said, to our campsite. Hate to walk 80 yards and have it be the wrong road. Natalie's in the car. Her idea was just to sleep in the car tonight, which might not be a bad idea. There's nobody here. It's so quiet. All right, I think we're gonna go back to the car, get our stuff, and try that road and hope it's the right one. That sounded like a gunshot. Got Natalie with me now. Instead of schlepping all of our gear and finding out we're going to the wrong location, we're going to take a little test run down this service road. I shouldn't say down the service road. Wouldn't you know it, it's all uphill, up this service road. We'll go 80 yards, see if we can find our campsite, and then probably take 2 trips to bring our gear in and get some sleep. It's been a long day. This is creepy. There's a van right up here in the middle of nowhere. I'm totally freaking out. I asked those guys where Site 13 was. They didn't respond to me. This is creepy. Natalie, I don't know what to do. I mean, that was 12.
Did you look at the map?
I would assume 13 would be right by 12.
No, it starts.
This is just spooky back here. That was weird. Those guys up there were strange. It's weird when you walk through the dark and all of a sudden you see a bunch of people sitting around an old camper with a candle burning.
You walked up here.
Oh, we went the wrong way. So we saw 12 and 11, so we went up this road here, right?
Yeah, it's the dirt path that I
We
pointed
need to
out.
go this way, down here. First one, okay. I'd be a little scared to be crashing out next to those guys up in number 12. All right, 13. Let's just walk over there and just make sure we're at the right place. Let's go look at. Assembly point. What does that mean? That's a good sign. Service road. The sign says service vehicles only. What's this? I guess we gotta jump over this thing. Look at it right there. Look at that. See the deer?
Yep.
Right next to us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that our site right down there in the woods?
I really hope not.
I see a marker down there. I'm gonna go down and look. I'm going in.
Okay.
You just wait here. This can't be it. This is only a trail. It's markers for a trail. That's not our site. I'm getting out of here. It is so dark here. There's nobody here. There we go. Even has the reserve sign for us.